Now, Funkmaster Flex, a New York DJ, host on what is it, Hot 97 radio. He came out and talked about Tupac's robbery when Tupac got shot in 1994. Now, Tupac was he was shot and robbed in 1994. Then later on, he recovered from being shot in 1994. Then 2 years later, he was fatally shot in 1996. But in 1994, on November 30th, 1994, Tupac was robbed in the lobby of Quad Recording Studios in Manhattan, New York. And so there were 3 assailants. And now Funkmaster Flex was saying that, okay, so basically after Tupac got robbed, he accused Notorious B.I.G. and Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, of setting up the robbery. And then that kind of fueled those accusations, fueled what they call the so-called East Coast West Coast beef between with Tupac making songs and saying stuff about Notorious B.I.G. and his associates. But it wasn't really a East Coast West Coast beef. It was really just a dispute between some people from Deathrow Records, which was based in Los Angeles, and Bad Boy Records, which happened to be based in New York. But there were, so for example, if you listen to the song Hit 'Em Up by Tupac, he has members of his crew, the Outlawz, are also rap on that song. And a lot of the people from the Outlawz, a lot of the guys from the Outlawz were actually from New Jersey, which New Jersey is right beside New York, and it is on the East Coast. So it wasn't really an East Coast West Coast conflict. It was a dispute between certain individuals who happened to be based on the West Coast and certain individuals who happened to be based on the East Coast. But anyway, so Tupac, so on November 30th, 1994, Tupac got robbed by 3 men, shot 5 times. And what Funkmaster Flex was saying was that Tupac shot himself. Now, the thing is, first of all, I'm not sure why Funkmaster Flex is talking about this now. Something that happened, what was it, 20 years, more than like 23 years ago, almost 25 years ago. I'm not sure why Funkmaster Flex is talking about this now, but basically now, I had a book about Tupac, and the book was made up of these articles these different articles that were published about him, and about different things that happened in his life, different publicized events, including this shooting. And so from what I read about that shooting, what happened is, now, so Funkmaster Flex was saying that Tupac shot himself. Well, so from what I understood, and I could be wrong. If my understanding of this is wrong, then you can correct me in the comments, section. But basically, from what I understood, Tupac, so these guys confront Tupac and try to rob him. And from what I understand, Tupac then tried to take out his gun, okay? So, to defend himself. And the gun seems to have gone off accidentally, and he shot himself, okay, like Funkmaster Flex said. But then the assailants, the robbers, seem to have shot him, because he got shot 5 times. So he may have shot himself once in the groin, but then when he was trying to pull his gun out, but then the other guys must have shot him a couple more times, because I think he got shot in the head at least once. He got shot in some other parts of his body. So I'm assuming that maybe the first shot may have been him shooting himself, or they I don't know. I'm assuming that he shot himself first, and then the other guys opened fire because he was trying to take his gun out. So he may have shot himself once and then got shot 4 more times by the robbers. So anyway, and Tupac said that Biggie set him up, Notorious B.I.G. set him up, and Puffy set him up, Sean Combs set him up for the robbery, and Jimmy Henchman set him up. I don't know if those claims are accurate or not. I really have no idea. There's different possibilities. It could have been directly set up by Notorious B.I.G. and the other bad boy people, or it could have been that the people who robbed Tupac were associates of Notorious B.I.G., right, or friends or associates. So that may be one of the reasons. That may have been the reason why Tupac felt that Biggie had set him up, because he knew the people that robbed him were friends with Notorious B.I.G. or associates of Notorious B.I.G. So that may have made him suspicious. That may have made him feel like it was a setup. I don't know, but anyway, so the thing, Funkmaster Flex, I guess, has ignited a little bit of controversy by bringing up this 25-year-old, 23-year-old incident of Tupac getting robbed and shot.